Hello. Welcome to another episode of Far Cry New Dawn Bow Only Challenge. Today we're over here at Granary? The Pantry. Taking on the Tier 3 version of the Outpost. So, as with all other Tier 3 outposts, there will be a number of Tier 3 enemies and 2 Tier 4 enemies. They have the unique property that whenever I don't have direct line of sight, my tag doesn't show. But if I do have direct line of sight, my tag will show with the crown symbol above their head. And there's the other one. So getting into this with the bow, the goal of this is, as always, to capture this outpost undetected and with no alarms. And now with this outpost being close to a base, or a road, sorry, with this base being close to a road, because I can speak, NPCs that spawn in will be walking by, and will cause all of the enemies in the base to become alerted, and they'll begin combat with anyone who walks by. So, it seemed like a fairly good time to reposition. I don't know who's detecting me. Oh, the Tier 4 guy up there. Okay. It is what it is. I'll take a reset, meaning I'll let the NPCs knock me down. And, I'll try again to do this without being detected and without setting off any alarms. So I don't really know the pathing or the starting positions of all of these NPCs just yet. There I was not crouched for a second, and they almost filled up the detection meter halfway on that. I think there was someone who was walking back and forth over here, otherwise I might try and take the shot on them in the window. But arrows will kind of drop in. So with his head being just below, well, I probably won't get the shot. Yeah. Where was the other one? There they are. There's this one. Got the sniper tag. Snipers and those Tier 4 enemies, their detection speed is just way faster. So that makes me prefer them as my first targets. That dude, he doesn't see me, but if he were a sniper, he'd be detecting me right now. Okay, and no one will ever know. I feel like this one's well enough out of position. Nope, he walked backwards instead of... Okay. I kind of thought he'd just fall forward off the roof and that I'd be fine. But he started staggering backwards. They might even set off an alarm because of that mistake there. And undetected. I don't even know by whom. Oh, them again. Yeah, they can see through shrubbery and trees and branches and stuff, grass. Not this tall grass though. That tall grass there, they basically won't be able to detect you if you're in the tall grass. But if you're behind a bush, it doesn't stop them from detecting you. Like, those don't really exist to them, so I'll take a reset. I shot someone who was close to all their compadres, and
the highwaymen are back in the farm outpost.
And it ended up getting me detected. Don't like you. It's personal, and now I just have to keep the defender who's gonna be walking by over here from getting to the window. So if they get to the window, they're gonna see their ally. So let's try and get a better angle. 2. There's 2 in there. So that sucks. Okay. Should be good on this front. Kind of want to take out that alarm. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned in this video, on all of these tier 3 bases, the locations of the alarms are randomized across certain hotspots, I guess you could call them. Like, there's a number of like 5 or 6 different places that they could appear. And then anytime you're taking on a tier 3 version of an outpost, there will be 3 alarms that appear across any of the like 5 or 6 possible locations where alarms could appear. So now I've got the last 2 alarms tagged. And I don't know how you didn't detect me, sir, but obviously you're not doing a very good job of... I don't feel like I have all of these enemies in this base tagged right now. There to the knee. Classic. Oh, I don't have them yet. I still feel like I'm missing some information. Okay. Someone saw something. So what I want to do is... Oh, they found the body that I left behind me? What I want to do is take out their alarms and then just kind of continue to wander around. I don't know who it was who was behind me, but I don't want to go back the way I came. Is this an angle on the alarm there? No, not quite. I thought I saw an NPC walking around over here. I panic shot, but it worked. Alright. And I'm hearing the NPCs yelling, so that tells me that they're alerted. And yeah, now they're searching for me. Someone was detecting me from this direction, but now I don't see them. Getting on the roof over here seems like... Because there was a lot of cover on the roof. Yeah. And I still have at least one enemy who I don't have tagged, but I don't know where they went. They don't have any alarms to set off, so I'm good on that front. Oh, there they are. Yeah, so that's I've talked about it before, but with these tier 3 and tier 4 enemies, anytime you get a headshot on them, it'll do 0 damage and destroy their helmet. So he became alerted and started searching, but I guess didn't trigger his fellow NPCs, because well, I was able to get away with it, I guess. I'm gonna reposition, and I was detected. I guess I thought I was gonna try and be cool with the last like 2 or 3 enemies. I do miss being able to get headshots playing the bow only challenge in this Far Cry game. Far Cry's using bows to take strongholds in Far Cry has probably been like just my favorite thing to do in video games out of like all the different video game experiences that I've had. Like, sure, there are other stealth games, but there's like a fortified position that I can use, like a difficult to use weapon to stealthily take on all these like I don't know, something about it is just kind of always like felt good gameplay wise for me. And then not being able to get headshots in this Far Cry game in particular, without it just not counting. I don't know. Like, the gameplay is similar enough, it's just I don't get rewarded for headshots. I don't get to see those yellow numbers that are just oh so rewarding. Oh, that's right, the dude who... And there's someone behind him too, yeah? I need to stop missing. There we go. I feel like I can hear an NPC yelling. Maybe it's a radio playing, I don't know. And last time on my approach, I found there's an enemy behind me somewhere. I'm not seeing them this time. No, yeah, that alarm that was right there, that's not there right now, so... There they are. Yeah, they're not alert, they're just pathing. Something's happening at the front of the base. That gives me an opportunity to mark more of these enemies. And maybe take out a few who are out of position. Oh, he saw. There's tall grass here, so if I can get over here, then I can drop the body and just kind of move on. Okay. No one should be able to see this one. Maybe. Okay. That was close. That was really close. two enemies on this roof. I don't remember there being two enemies on this roof before, but I'll take it, I suppose. I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Why they started climbing up here, I have no idea. I went into full panic mode. Where's the tier 4? There they are. Okay. And they're probably the last enemy. I'm gonna move this one. And I don't have any of the, maybe not any, but I don't have all the alarms disabled. That didn't work, I don't know why. And he seems to be trying to climb up here like all those other ones have. Man, an NPC wandering over to the front of this base was like one of the worst things. Okay, so if I, from a decent vantage point, knock his helmet off and then reposition, maybe I'll be able to get a headshot. Once he's lost some of his... Dang. I got detected. That was like super fast. But I mean, he saw bodies. Like, you can't just let these guys see bodies and then expect them to, like... Yep. I just need a reset. That's all I need. Thank you. Man, it's tough trying to be cool when you're just not cool. Okay. I guess I really want a headshot on this one. I've been going for it, and I've lost like a couple decent runs because of just like wanting to see those yellow numbers.
The highwaymen are back in the farm outpost, this time with their enforcers.
There they are. I think that's all I can see from here. No sniper on the roof this time. Where's the other one? There they are. Not a defender this time, so that shouldn't be a problem. Arrow to the knee. Don't know where the other alarms are. There's one. Wasn't there usually an NPC like right over here? Yep. Thankfully they're in the tall grass that they can't see through. Let's move. I don't like you being there. Here's a whole lot better. Sometimes if they're like standing and looking down in front of you, you can get a headshot up into the helmet. cornered right now.
Oh, heck yes.
That wasn't a headshot. Yeah, so I guess that's my goal for today, is on one of these. There he is already? Okay. On one of these guys, on a successful run, I want a headshot. That means either knocking their helmets off or being sneaky enough. That didn't count? Oh, come on. Don't have them tagged. So that's the other two alarms. And I feel like that's probably most of the enemies. If I went around and kind of approach from the other corner of this warehouse. Actually, no, I could approach from right here. Get this guy. And then just move him so the patrolling tier 4 doesn't see. And the patrolling tier 4 is patrolling. So I timed that very poorly. But they didn't see the body that I left. They saw the body that I left. What is this? Why can't I hit this alarm with... Okay, they're pathing over towards me. So I'm going to work my way around behind them. They should be kind of collapsing in on the location that I took my last shot from. No, now they're just searching. But they're all spreading out from here. Not really, never mind. Yep, this is a door. Okay. So I've got an isolated target over here. We took an arrow to the knee. How tragic. Okay, so I've got a guard who's taken up position at that static location on the porch over there. And this dude who I don't know they're pathing. Okay. If I do this and then disappear, I'll be able to get a headshot on them. But the last enemy... Now I just kind of need to wait for them to calm down. Or reposition well enough that they won't be looking at me when I take my shot. I don't think he's on this catwalk. No, he's definitely on the ground floor still. out front. There we go. It didn't even do more damage, it's just that the number was yellow. And it took 2 shots to kill instead of 1, and it made them alert and search. But I got my headshot, darn it. I wanted it, and I got it. So I tried on like 3 of them to sneak one in under the helmet, which is something that I've only managed to do like 2 or 3 times before ever, because they're like motorcycle helmets, it's like full head coverage. So, but hey, whatever. Managed to take the tier 3 version of the pantry, over here, and only a few more to go. Yeah, 3 more to go, where I need the tier 3 version of them taken out. This one is probably going to be pretty hard. This one's probably also going to be pretty hard. And I don't know about that one. Like, probably not as hard as the other 2, I'm guessing. So, hope you enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed making it. Have a good rest of your day. Or don't. Either way, no pressure.